has been a really long time since I have updated you about how I've been doing and everything, but that's mostly because I've been feeling pretty good. It has been 2.5 years that I've had the pacemaker. I'm now 18, I'm almost graduated. There's a minor setback a little bit because I missed so much school when I found out, when I was actually diagnosed with gastroparesis. So I'm actually surprised that I'm almost done. The only class I have left is 10th grade gym. Really? Because I know that in order for me to succeed in my life, I will need to have known how to do jumping jacks. But anyways, I'm doing homebound gym, which is where they call you over the phone, and then you do packets and you talk about, and then you pretty much just go and do yoga or walk or whatever, which is what I'll probably be doing. I'm updating you guys because there's been so much going on lately, so I pretty much figured you want to be in the know and I need advice, so that's why I'm doing this vlog. My symptoms have been coming back since August gradually, and it's involving like the bloating and the vomiting and just feeling awful to the point where you can't even get out of bed because you don't want to do anything, you just feel really sick. So I went in probably in like September, and I had a colonoscopy done, 2 of them. Those are really uncomfortable when you're awake for them, just letting you know. So they didn't really find anything wrong, just some ulcers, just like little ones, so I'm guessing they're probably gone by now, but that kind of spiraled everything into happening. So after that, I was okay for a couple months, and then on November 17th, I believe it was, I went to bed at probably midnight and woke up 2 hours later with extreme pain, just constant, like every 5 seconds. It was just really sharp and awful, and I couldn't even move. I started crying, and my mom came in my room, and she was like, "What do we do?" So she called the ambulance. Just a side note, riding in an ambulance is something you only need to do once in your life. Like, once you experience it, you're pretty much set. I got in the back, oh my god, I was sick. They put an IV in, and they kept asking me all these questions, but I was in so much pain, it was really hard to focus. So they gave me some morphine, and eventually I got to the hospital. Once I was there, the doctors in the ER didn't really know what they were doing, mostly because it's hard to go to a hospital that doesn't know all your records and like everything that you've gone through. So this one guy came in, he was like, "We're going to shove a tube down your nose and figure out what's going on by draining out all your fluids and stuff." Now, mind you, I've been bloated way worse than I was that night, and no pain ever. So I pretty much told the doctor up his nose with a rubber hose, because I hate doing that, and it's so uncomfortable, and if it's unnecessary, why bother, you know? So finally, I got a gastro doctor who knew what she was talking about, and she said that from my symptoms, it sounded like my lead wires had cracked. Cracked, as in broke. So that's what was causing the pain. I had an electrical leak. She said it was not damaging to my tissues, though, and it still won't be. Like, it hurts a lot because it's not in the right spot where it's, jolting or whatever. So she shut it off, and then I went to see a specialist to figure out what I was supposed to do. Dr. Eric Johnson, who is supposedly, like, a really great doctor, and he really gets it. He knows what he's doing. So he told me that he's going to go in and replace the lead wires probably sometime after the new year, because insurance matters and all that. He was giving me all these options, and I'm really confused on what I should do. The first option is to just cut me open with the scar they used and put the lead wires back into my stomach where they are now, and like have the pacemaker remain in my stomach. Or I could have him take it out and then sew up my scar smaller than it is, because it's really thick and long right now, and said that he can make it skinnier, and then cut me open underneath my breast and then put it in there. So I'm kind of confused on what to do, like, because it freaks me out that I have something in my chest, especially under something like, can you feel it? Would it be weird to wear a bra? Stuff like that. That's like a concern of mine, I guess. And then also, when it was in my stomach, or when it is, you know, it jolts a lot where it's located, like right here. So I was wondering if it would jolt a lot in my chest. But other good news, besides the shrinking of my extremely large scar, he said that it was possible to get rid of my second belly button. That's right, you heard me. My second belly button, gone. Which would be awesome, because I'm pretty much mortified to be in a swimsuit during summer and have people see, or just pretty much anyone, not that I'm flailing my stomach around for everyone to see, but it's awkward when, you know, people finally notice that you have two holes instead of one. So, just anyone out there who has information about placing it in the chest or the stomach or whatever, like, what do you think is better? I have a month pretty much to find out what I'm going to do. He said that I just need to tell him what I want to do before I go to sleep, before he, you know, does his thing. You can contact me on my Facebook at facebook.com/emma.k.geiger, or at my email at ekgeiger41@aol.com. But I would suggest probably contacting me on Facebook, because I check that way more. Well, that pretty much sums up my update. So keep supporting those who have gastroparesis, because I know that without my family and my boyfriend Tyler, it would be really hard to go through this alone. If you have any questions, talk to me on Facebook. There are groups on Facebook about, or for people who have gastroparesis, so just add me and then we can get you involved in that. So, alright, well, I'll update you guys again soon. Bye.
This is where your story begins, because the present is the only time that